Hey, this is Carlos Cavallo with datingadviceguru.com. I'm here with more secrets to unlock his heart. Wouldn't it be great if you could actually control the quality of men and relationships that come into your life? I mean, as amazing as it sounds, this is not some impossible superpower to have, but it's an ability that you can easily develop. It's something you can make happen in your life, manifest, if you will. It's all possible. Just imagine what it would be like to not keep dating the same losers over and over, or waste any more of your time and energy over another toxic relationship. Yes, it's all possible. All you need to do is cultivate the right mental habits to make it happen. Now, the first thing is you have to have a recognition of the importance of focus. I'd like you to do something for me. Take a second to think about all the success you've already had in your life. Ask yourself, how did you pull off all those goals you set out for in the past, and how did you prepare for it? Now, the reason I'm asking you is because everything you've achieved in your life didn't just happen by accident. In other words, it was premeditated. Almost everything that happens to us in the present is based on the choices we've made in the past, whether we're aware of it or not. Think of a project you tackled at work or in your personal life. Chances are you've mapped out your goals, you focused on a plan to make them happen. It sounds kind of, self-helpy, but it's true. This is why you need to make the same conscious effort when it comes to dating. If you've been experiencing lackluster results with guys, it's probably possible that you're not focusing hard enough on what you really want. And when you haven't really envisioned a tangible scenario in your mind, you'll just end up with, just about any man and any relationship that won't necessarily be right for you. As a result, you'll be dissatisfied and you're going to feel forever plagued with a feeling that something is lacking in your life. So the key to enjoying a successful dating life is about focusing on a clear, concise concept of your ideal man. Now, this is a crucial part of being truly happy with the results that you end up with. Otherwise, not having a deliberate goal will send you down a road you just don't want to be on. The next thing is to ask yourself what's holding you back. Interestingly enough, a lot of my female clients have had trouble acknowledging this need for clarity in their relationship goals. In fact, most of them were afraid of having these goals because they thought it was unrealistic. And they even kind of hesitated because of the whole destiny element. I think every woman inherently wants to believe that there's this fantasy, fairy tale, destiny, random part of romance and love that steals away the magic if you plan too much. And I understand where this hesitation is coming from. Haven't we all been afraid of going after what we really want? More or less, we're really afraid of not getting it and being disappointed. In the back of our heads, we try to shield ourselves from failure by not labeling our desires, let alone acting on them. But here's the thing. Getting over that initial, I'm afraid of saying what I want hurdle will benefit you immensely, immeasurably. Now, why is that? Well, creating a set of goals will make it way easier for you to make them happen. Fear of the unknown can stop someone in their tracks. The best way to move forward is to take those goals out of the abstract and the nebulous and put them into definite writing. That way, you'll realize that going after your desires isn't such a scary concept after all. And lastly, going for it. Think of your goals as a dartboard. Notice how you're more inclined to hit the center because of that big red bullseye that's in the middle? If it weren't there, you'd have less of a reason to aim for the center. Wouldn't you? I mean, you'd probably be okay with hitting everything else other than the dartboard and telling yourself, hey, that's good enough. But the truth is that it's not good enough. So here's what I'm trying to say. Having that mental bullseye in dating is about coming to terms with what you truly want in a man. This is the best way to avoid missing the mark and unconsciously dating guys who just aren't a good match for you. For instance, being aware that you want someone who's honest, reliable, and consistent means you'll actively avoid flaky men. It's this kind of thinking that's going to help you weed out the wrong guys and start attracting more potential Mr. Rights into your life. Oh, and of course, there's always getting down to business, right? Here's a powerful exercise to make your relationship goals crystal clear. I want you to think of all the ideal characteristics of your Mr. Right and put them down into writing. Then I want you to make another list, but this time with the deal breakers that would not make you want to date a man. Those things that would make you say, no way, dude, you're not a match for me. However, don't go out and start dating the next guy just yet. After you've come up with your dating manifesto, you still need to do a little bit more soul searching. Sleep on it. Then revisit your ideal characteristics and deal breakers. Do all of those need to be on there? Chances are you can cross off some of those items, or change them at the very least. For instance, maybe you indicated that your Mr. Right needs to be knowledgeable about pop culture, or he's a big book reader like you. Is that really something you need? Or would you also be happy if he was, at the very least, supportive of your interests? Once you filter, just use that filter to go through your ideal qualities and deal breakers, you'll find that your initial concept of Mr. Right might not be that focused or definite as it is now. And this is an important step in figuring out what you really want out of your partner to be. Not everything you think will make you happy will actually do the trick. It's also important to note that what you need in a guy is going to change over time. Okay? As you get older and you get more experience, you're going to find that your set of ideal qualities will evolve along the way. That said, don't be afraid to update your relationship goals when it's necessary as you meet new guys. This is the best way to do it. It's an ever-evolving pattern. This is the best way to keep dating men who fit your standards while keeping the others out. By attracting high-quality guys, dating will become infinitely more satisfying and fun for you. It won't be such a chore. You won't always be asking yourself, my God, what does it take to meet a good guy? Now, if you need a little help developing your own desirable qualities and increase your success rate even more, I suggest you take a look at my Irresistible Desire course. After all, knowing what you want in a guy isn't enough. You've got to have it figured out, and you've got to have a plan for getting him, and I can give you that plan. Just go on over to datingadviceguru.com. That's datingadviceguru.com, and click on Irresistible Desire at the top. That's Irresistible Desire. Go on over to Dating Advice Guru and let me help you by showing you a simple, easy, step-by-step plan that you can jump into right away to find the man of your dreams and to finally get the relationship and the connection that you deserve to have. This is Carlos Cavallo from datingadviceguru.com, and I'll be talking again really soon.